Is it me? Is it me you're looking for? Hello, beauties. It's me, Wanga Lee. I am back. I have been gone for a while. I do understand that. And quite a while. Left abruptly. It wasn't supposed to be as long as it was, but life while I was gone. So there's quite a few different things that have happened with me during this time. Nothing point blank, like physically to me, but close to me. And I just, it was just a moment. I just had to take off and be gone. But the channel still channeled. I see to those new subscribers, because we got some new subscribers over here while I was gone. I thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Well, if you like what you saw, you're gonna love what I got coming up. I really thank you so much for coming and subscribing. For all those who have been my ride or dies, who have been here with me on YouTube, thank you for keeping me and not letting me go. Give me the axe cutting. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. I will talk about a little bit. I don't want to be here too long with just coming back, but I will fill you in probably more. It's two different things that have happened during this transition. And I will get back to you, I guess, to give you better detail on what happened individually. But I'm gonna put them together for this moment. So I am getting ready to explain this. I have started this video so many times. I didn't know how to come back because first it was a little bit, then it got a little bit longer, and this time away grew and grew and grew, I guess is what I want to say. And I just didn't know how to come back. And then it just began to just keep going, you know. Like I said, life is lifing over here. When you see YouTubers online and doing all these things and beautiful things, there is a other side to everything. Everything isn't all happy-go-lucky and stuff. And I like to portray a real me. Not portray, I want to be me. I want to be able to come and be able to let you know exactly what took place and everything that goes on with my life. Well, you know, I have to keep some things to myself in private because this, not our community, but other people out here are just so different, you know, and they come on and they find the smallest thing. They don't even follow you, but they'll find the smallest little thing and just go off on it, you know, go on this tangent. And next thing you know, everybody else is taking up on this tangent and stuff. And it's just not a good space out here in this world. But my first reason for being gone was my mom. My mom is a baby boomer, which I am a baby boomer too. My mom is only 16 years older than me, so I'm a baby boomer too. I'm at the tail end of baby boomer. Let me get that straight. My birthday is in December, so I'm at the tail end, and the year 64. So yeah, I'm at the tail end before I would have been over there, not a baby boomer. But me and my mom are baby boomers. My mom has dementia, and we kind of knew something, not last year, but the year before. We started noticing more and more, you know. And at first I thought it was just, you know, getting with age and stuff. And I guess that's how it kind of masks itself. You know, you're aging, you know, my mom was aging. And what happened was when we first noticed things, she was putting sticky notes around her TV. I'm like, what is going on? But she had everybody's numbers. Then she'll have a list on a notepad. And I'm sorry, I'm in this window. It's a beautiful day today. such a beautiful day. So I thought I would, and I like filming in natural light. So, but I can't sit in front of the window because it does this. So I gotta stay over here in the corner, but enjoy the light. My mom started putting, she would have sticky notes. It would have our phone numbers on it. I have 2 siblings, and I have my daughter and I have a nephew. So we're pretty much the core to my mom. And she would have all our numbers like lined up around the TV and stuff. And I'm like, okay. Then she had a notepad that had our names and numbers on it too. And we were like, well, just like I said, that's what we thought was just, she's getting older. It's hard to remember numbers. She has a hard time trying to deal with these cell phones. Girl, we had gotten her about 3 or 4. We got the big ones, and all that, and it's just, that wasn't working and stuff, So if you go out, anything happen, she fell a few times getting off the bus, and, because she takes public transportation. And it was just getting to be much. We noticed it. When the sign really came, is when we were, last year, we took her to a cabin. And we had, to a lake house. Let me take that back, to a lake house. And we had the best time. It was her 75th birthday. And with that, we noticed like some of the things she was doing and stuff, She asked my daughter, do we need to make the beds before we leave and stuff? And my daughter said, no, they're gonna come and take care of that. And she proceeds to go back to the bedroom to make the bed. And I'm like, Mom, Shanae already said we didn't need to make the beds. Oh, okay. I won't make it then. Okay. So that was just one of the things that happened, that was the number one thing once we noticed that, okay, something more is going on. Another event that happened was, she left her home. She wasn't feeling good. She left in the middle of the night. And she took the bus, but I don't know why she took the bus, but she went to, not urgent care, she went to the hospital. She went to Grady, and that's not normally her place of going. She normally goes to Emory, so we're trying to figure out why would she even go to Grady. So she went to Grady, and what ended up happening is whatever they did for her, whatever was probably, maybe it was something with her stomach, or she was saying she wasn't able to move her bowels or something like that. So they put her out the hospital like at 2 something in the morning, and she ends up, like they said, sit here and they'll come and get you, like outside the hospital on a bench. We're talking about downtown Atlanta, Grady, okay? And I'm like, when I found out, I was terribly upset. I was so upset. I'm like, and she waited for the bus to start running again to take her home. So they set this 75-year-old woman outside and talk about, oh, somebody will come pick you up. And that's not probably what they said to her, but that's how she perceived it. And I'm like, okay. And she ended up coming home, and I found out about it. I was really upset, Why would they sit a woman out there and tell her that that someone would come and pick her up, and take her on home, which that's not so. And like I said, I don't know if that's what they told her or if that's how she perceived it. Then another situation happened where she's getting up in the middle of the night. Instead of calling somebody, like I had to tell her, we all have cars. All of us have cars. You call somebody and we can come and do what you need to get done, And that happened, and then she went over to Emory for something. That happened, but we found out my mother had all this medication. She was jumping from hospital to hospital, doctor to doctor, and they giving her all. Nobody checking nothing. Everybody giving her all this information. This system don't talk to this system. And she had a duffel bag full of medications. A duffel bag when we figured out stuff. It was a duffel bag of medications. So that was another incident. So it was like, okay, it's time for her to it's a transition, something else is going on. That's when we found out she was at the beginning of dementia. Okay. So we decided that one of us would have to take her. And as I tell this story, you might hear me say something else. And so let me go ahead and acknowledge it right off the front. Me and my mom have never been able to get along, ever, since being a kid. We have had a very difficult relationship. So I wouldn't be the prime person to take on my mom at all. So my younger sister did. That didn't work out. My other sister did a little stint. That didn't work out. She ends up with my daughter, which was a mutual person, because all of us have this strong. My mother was a very strong-willed woman, and that's how she ran things. That's how she did things. So, with saying that, we all have a different relationship with my mom, and these relationships weren't the best. But you're trying to take care of your parent. My mother is low income. She's always been all her life. She's been on some type of government assistance. So, with saying that, she doesn't have the best of things to be able to take care of herself. Having to find a place for her to go is kind of like difficult. So my younger sister, my middle sister next to me didn't want her to go in the home. I'll take her. Well, she don't need to go in the home and stuff. And she probably wasn't ready for the dementia side of the home as of yet, but kind of yes, But they limit you so much when you start off and say you have dementia, your loved one has dementia, and it goes into where it's going to be in a place that's like on lockdown pretty much, and that's for safety reasons. And it just looks so scary, because she wasn't that far gone, because she was still in with her. She still was able to do and function and do things. She just needed to be with somebody and not alone. So my daughter ends up being the one who ends up getting legal paperwork done for her to become her power of attorney and things like that, medical and financial and everything. Because with me, she wouldn't have dared want me to have anything, so to do anything like that, so, which was fine by me. I got enough household stuff running on. So we just came to the agreement my daughter would be the person, and it has been havoc. It's hard. It is hard being a caregiver. I'm gonna tell you, even though she's not in the home with me, I do assist my daughter whenever she needs me to take her to a doctor and do things and stuff. I get those things done. Take her to buy clothes or do things and stuff. I do that. Our relationship is so non-existent, actually. So it's kind of hard to maneuver with her because, some of the things she'll say, and it triggers other things with me, And it's not just me, it's my sisters too, they have their situation with her, And after that, but we're getting to the point now, we have to find her a place, because now, you can trust her. They bring her meals and stuff, she get this place that, bring meals for her and stuff, and she's starting to mix stuff together and do things. She can't heat it properly. She forgot how to work the microwave. She's forgot how to work the microwave pretty much. And we made sure we brought in her microwave and her television and different things like that, but that she's used to. And these things she's really rapidly deteriorating at this point. 3 months make a big difference with her. A month is making a difference, but 3 months makes a huge difference. So she's been with my daughter. And it's been pretty good, but lately, yeah, we know what we need to do. And so it's just been a lot working with my mom, trying to get things done. So at the head of 2025, we'll be looking for a place again to have her have residency somewhere that can really help her. And I'll talk you all through that part too. And I mean, this is something we can, I really didn't want to dive into it, and I think I've dove into it more than what I wanted to. But just to give you a little information on what we were seeing and stuff and how we ended up, I never thought I would be a caregiver to my mother. To watch this vibrant, feisty, gung-ho, I mean, all the way there woman, to start deteriorating like this. And you know, just to see it is sad, you know. It's real sad to see. And even though me and my mom don't have the best of relationship, she's my mom, you know, and I don't want harm, you know. I want her happy, whether it's with me, without me, with somebody, you know. I just want her to be happy and be healthy. And pretty much she's a healthy woman outside our mind, you know. So that was one of the things that took place with us, is why I was gone, because there was a lot of transition, a lot of things to work through, especially at the beginning and stuff, moving and down. It was a lot to do. And narrow down these doctor's appointments, narrow down the doctors she needs to be at. I mean, because she had a lot going on. Like I said, a bag of medication. She had a bag of medication and stuff. And I'm talking about a duffel bag of medication. Like a carry-on duffel bag of medications. And it's just a lot. The second thing that happened was this year. I'm going to hit this real quick. My husband, my love, had a cardiac arrest July the 7th of 2024 while driving. I was a few cars behind him. And thank God I was where I was. He probably wouldn't have made it. And he shouldn't have made it because of other things, but he definitely wouldn't have made it if I had not have been there and tried to do the few things that I did. And like I said, I can get into this later. I don't have the strength today to get into it. Yeah, he had a cardiac arrest. I was off work for 3 months. He's alive. He's here. He's amongst us. Thank God, you know. That was one of the most scariest days of my life. And I had my mom with me at the same time. So my husband was driving a separate car. I was in a car with my mom. And we were going to my daughter's home. We were going there to take, because that's where my mom stays, and my daughter was out of town, so I was taking care of her. But I was at home, and it was just way too much out her normal. So I went, and we was deciding to take her to my daughter's house. And lo and behold, what happens in front of us? So I was a few cars behind my husband, and I realized, this light has been gone, flipping a few. Then I started seeing the light had been green a few different times. Then I saw cars start to go around. So I look up, it's my car. It's our car sitting there. So as I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, the car must have stopped or something. So I pull around on the side I was on the passenger side, and I look over at just thinking, you know, that's not what's happening. It's totally something else. We would come back. I can't do this. So with saying this, he's here with us. Let me get to the good stuff. He's here with us. it was a nice long journey of trying to get him back and stuff. But I can go in. I'll rather do this later today. But he's here with us. I thank God for it. I'm blessed. I am so blessed. And I have been a caregiver for him during his sickness. So it has been a lot during my time gone, and a whole lot in between that. So that's just that's the reason I've been gone, the distance, the length of time. I'm sorry, not the distance, but the length of time that I've been gone. I just want to let you know, I'm back. I'm ready. I miss you guys so much. I don't know, maybe this is just therapeutic. You know, maybe it is. Just to be here and have somebody to talk to, you know. We're good. We're good now. He made it to see his 58th birthday. He made it to see my grandson's 10th birthday. He made it to Christmas, Thanksgiving. He made it to my birthday. And he made it to his 1 year of retirement. So we're thankful for a lot of things. And things are looking good, looking up and everything. And like I said, I'll get in more in depth on that. So let me tell you, for 2025, give me some stuff you want to talk about. I already think I'll be talking a little about caregiving. I will dive a little bit more on my side of what I saw for my husband. Like I said, we can talk about personal stuff like this, you know, and I don't think it's personal. I think, you know, people out there, they're caregivers to their parents now, and it's a lot. Caregiving is a lot. It just takes a toll on a lot of people. The person who you're giving care to, yourself, and all the ones around us. So it's a lot that takes place. Everybody don't agree on things, you know. Everybody got a voice, but nobody's doing nothing, you know. So it's a lot that goes on in caregiving. So we can even discuss things like that, you know. This menopause, girl, and then in the midst of this, I got menopause. Let me tell you, I'll be glad when I get through menopause, because this is kicking my tail. It has begun to kick my tail. I was doing pretty fine with menopause. I'm like, why everybody? Ooh, baby, it's a lot. So we can talk about menopause. We can talk about, what else can I talk about? Hair. Let's get back to hair, okay? So in January, that's what we're gonna start off with. It's gonna be about hair. Just the care hair, the beginning of hair, growing hair, what about this hair? You know, we're gonna have that month just to start off a health kick. Healthy hair. Let's start there. I got a little conversation on that because, believe it or not, guess who natural? Girl, yeah. I'm natural, y'all. I never thought, and you know I am a big relaxer. I never thought I would go natural. And that came with hair, just trying to do better health and stuff. I've been juicing, I do intermittent fasting. I have been over here doing something. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to do a transformation over here. But, so we can talk on that. We can talk, we can definitely have that conversation. And yeah, so we're going to start January with hair videos. We're going to get into the nitty gritty. And I'm going to hit you with some stuff you probably didn't even think about. And you probably did think about it and you just said, but it matters. It really does matter. To your health, to healthy hair, it matters. All the way matters. So, again, thank you guys for sticking with you, girl. I am back and I am ready. Do you understand? I am ready. And if you don't see me here, definitely go to Instagram. Now that TikTok, I'm working. I'm trying. I don't know. I haven't found my niche. Haven't found my click over there. But Instagram, I found my click because it's short form, and even though TikTok is short form, I don't want to put the same thing on every platform, so and I like it here on YouTube. It's longer. I get to feel like you get to know me more. I get to know you and stuff. Yeah, because we comment, in the comments, I read them and stuff. So I just feel like it's time. It's time to make a change. Hey, time to come back. I'm excited about everything. So let's see how this works. So I look forward to seeing you guys in 2025. See you later, beauties. Bye-bye.